and it's clear that we can't fill the void by our means only. And that's why we have had discussions of really strategizing and really, seeing where we put our efforts to, because we can't do it all, and we really need partnerships here as well. But saying that, we are there for our partners, and we are not withdrawing. We are the reliable, the credible, and predictable partner for all our countries that we work with. But at the same time, I think what is very important in this geopolitical shift is also to understand all those countries that we are helping. We also have worries. We also have interest. And that's why we also ask from you and all those countries that we help to cooperate with us when it comes to these big shifts. And then the tough love question. It's love, nevertheless, so it's better than no love. Of course, we are doing our share, and maybe also Europe needed some, waking up. There are different countries in Europe, and some of us have realized long time ago that we need to invest in defense, because, you need to invest in defense when you don't need it, when you actually have peacetime, because when you need it, it's too late. Now other countries have realized that as well, and that is a good thing. We are doing more. But what I want to stress is that the security of Europe and the security of Indo-Pacific is very much interlinked. If you think that you can just focus on one region because it doesn't concern you, then I think it is on the wrong, you're on the wrong track. Because we see North Korean soldiers already operating in Ukraine. We see the ammunition given. We see that 80% of the dual-use goods that are necessary for the war machine of Russia are coming from China. So these things are very much interlinked. We are working on the next package, and of course on the rollover of sanctions as well. Seeing that sanctions actually work, when we see the intelligence of how the Russian economy is doing, in reality, then they are working, and we are hitting a point where the warehouses have been depleted. It's clearly right now, as I said, as Russia does not want war, want peace, then it's clear that whoever has the more stamina wins the war as well, so there are different outcomes, and of course. It is clear that Ukraine has to agree what they can agree with Russia, but I think it is important that it has implications for all of us. If the outcome of the war is that Russia just gets to walk away what they attacked and took. Not in accordance with the international law. And we were occupied by Russia and Soviet Union for 50 years. Most of the countries in the world didn't recognize us being part of Soviet Union. And that meant a great deal. So if you say that actually you recognize and say that fine, they take the territories that they have conquered, then you say that it is okay to breach the international law and take by force what you want. And this is dangerous, like I say, to everybody. No border is safe. On the Chinese growing economic influence, I think this is a super important point. China's GDP has surpassed 70% of the United States GDP, and economically, they have 2 times more manufacturing power than U.S. has, for example. Technologically, China dominates everything from the electric vehicles to 4th generation nuclear. And of course, militarily, China has the largest navy and shipbuilding capacity that is much bigger than anybody else. So I think Very often so. We have regarded alliances as only security alliances. But I think we are in this point where we need to look that actually economic alliances can act as a military deterrent as well.
私はどのような政権ができようともですね、こうした日韓、そして日米韓、これの連携の重要性を踏まえながら、引き続き二国間、もしくは三国間でですね、安全保障強化をしていく考えでございます。そして、アジアの NATO、アジア版 NATO の問いがございましたが、私は今日オーシャンという精神を申し上げましたけれども、これは各国の防衛当局において、インド太平洋の地域を俯瞰をしながら連携の強化、協力をしていくという精神を改めて確認をしようとするものでございます。アジア版 NATO につきましては、これは現在、自民党本部の中でですね、この議論をしているわけでございますが、引き続き、我が国としましては、こういった点につきまして、とにかく強靭性、持続性、これを高めていく、そして包摂性、そして各国に理解をいただく連携、これを検討しながら対応してまいりたいというふうに思っております。いずれにしましても、今、インド太平洋地域を補完をしながら、連携と協力を強化をしていくという考えには変わりはございません。はい、ウクライナの支援ですが、ウメロフ国防大臣と協議もしておりますが、一貫して我が国はウクライナを支援するという姿勢を貫いております。そして支援の内容はやっぱり資金の提供とか、また装備、これは車両とか防弾チョッキとか医薬品とかいうそういう日本で可能な装備、これを提供しております。それから3番目は地雷除去、これについてはポーランドとか第三国でですね、ウクライナの人に対して地雷処理のノウハウ、またトレーニングなどを実施をしたりしております。それから医療分野においては自衛隊の地方病院がありますけれども、そこで怪我をされた方を入院をされてですね、治療しているということもありますし、難民、あまり日本は難民を数多く受け入れてなかったんですけれども、ウクライナにつきましては、もう緊急にですね、日本に来ていただいて、その生活支援をするとかですね、そういうことをしておりますし、また再教育、特にボランティアの方が多いんですけれども、子どもたちの精神的なケア、またお母さん方の支援などは、積極的にそういう NGO、また日本の政府もこういう支援をいたしております。